Want to make your own ranch mix at home instead of buying the packets from the store? It's much more economical, super easy, and I bet you have most, if not all, of the ingredients sitting in your pantry. Let me show you how to do it. Good morning, happy Saturday. It is a pantry restocking day around here. I was doing some cooking and realized there are several of my dry mixes that I like to keep on hand that I'm getting way too low on. The first of which is just a dry ranch powder. I used almost all of it this past week, just making a little veggie dip, and so it is definitely time for a restock. So I just keep these in my pantry in a mason jar. When I need them, I have it on hand. So to make your own ranch mix, you are going to use probably all of this. A half cup of this is just dry buttermilk powder. You can use regular dried milk powder. I just like the buttermilk. It's a little creamier. We'll use it all. There wasn't enough left in there to leave it. So if you're following the recipe, it's a half cup. If you're just winging it, just wing it and get the flavors that you like. So half cup of dry buttermilk powder, 2 tablespoons of parsley, and I'm gonna add a little bit more since I added a little bit more buttermilk powder. You know, that's one of the things I love about making things like this at home is I get to control the flavor. I get to control how much of each ingredient. This is 1 tablespoon of just dried dill weed. How much of each ingredient is in there. If I want a stronger dill flavor, I'm gonna add a little bit more dill. If I don't want it as salty, I'm gonna decrease the salt. If I want it smoky, I'm gonna add some paprika. I can control how it tastes and all the additives that are in it. So I'll recap. Half cup of buttermilk, dry milk powder, buttermilk or regular, 2 tablespoons of parsley, 1 tablespoon of dill weed, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. And remember, I'm increasing it because I added more of the buttermilk powder. 1 tablespoon of onion powder that I'm almost out of. Alexa, add onion powder.
Onion powder has been added to your shopping list.
1 teaspoon of salt. I'm using just pink Himalayan sea salt. You just use regular table salt, it's fine. Sea salt, whatever you like to use. Just know how salty your salt is and adjust accordingly. And then you'll want a half teaspoon of black pepper. Now, if you want just a classic ranch, that's this one. Otherwise, tailor it, doctor it up like you want it. From here, just mix it up, smell it, see if it's the flavor that you're looking for, and then you're ready to put it in a jar. You would use the little ranch packet that you buy at the store. Use this in place of that. Store it in a jar in your pantry. My ceiling fan is helping me. I'm not sure help is the right verb. Store it in a jar in your pantry and it's good to go whenever you need it. So how do you use this? If you're making a dip, I would use yogurt or sour cream or mayonnaise and add the dry to it, to the consistency that you like it, to the spice level that you like it. If you're doing a dressing, you could use water since you've already got milk powder in here, or you could use milk, depends on how creamy you want it. And you're just gonna add the amount of seasoning that gives you the flavor that you like. If milk or water doesn't make it as thick as you like a dressing for a salad, then stir in a little bit of sour cream or a little bit of yogurt or a little bit of mayo until it gives you the consistency that you like. There's really no magic tricks for this. This is very, very versatile. Great to have on hand, and now my jar is full just like that with things that I had on hand. Have a great day.